Let's talk about Grafana Labs. I was looking at their homepage, and I really just want to break down what they're doing well, some things I think they can improve on, using my copywriting brain, everything I know about messaging, especially when it comes to home pages. So in the hero section, which is we have the headline, subheadline, CTAs, social proof. It's very standard. One thing I think the headline just sticks out is I'm trying to understand what they do, and I know I'm like not in DevOps, I'm not in their market, but the idea is full stack observability. So you have the value that's what they're doing with actually useful AI. This is not super clear. I think you see a lot of the words actually across a lot of different copywriting homepages, and it's not really that clever. It's not. It's almost like it hides the true value. Just say full stack observability with AI that does this, but with actually useful AI. You're saying the mechanism is useful AI that leads to full stack observability, but everyone's saying AI, and I want to know what exactly is unique about it. And that's what you could go more specific into the subheadline, cost efficient by design, built on open standards, but that's more benefit focused. So I think there's room to bring more clarity into that. I do like the CTA. I think a lot of software, SaaS, they say get started for free, which is a great, removes the friction. But this one says the free plan forever. So it's not like a gotcha moment of oh, it's free, but we're not going to tell you how long it's free for until we charge you. So this one's free forever plan. I love how clear that is. I also like the Ask AI. What is full stack observability? But I think one thing I notice is it takes you to a separate page. So if you want zero click marketing, which is a big deal these days, it's okay, how can we not get someone to this AI page? How can we just now it's frozen. How can we just make it so we don't have to give people more steps in what they're doing? So, okay, we're back at it. All right, so that's what I would change. I just don't like how the answer should be in there. Social proof is good. I would add quotes or maybe something like actual testimonials besides just the logos, because then you actually see what people find beneficial about it. This goes right into the features. See clearly, act faster, spend smarter. It's the rule of three, essentially. But it doesn't really go into the problem. Maybe because their audience is solution aware and they're shopping around, and so it's hey, we're just going to lead exactly what our features are. No hype, just actually useful AI. Again, you have the word actually. So this is a feature. This is a big feature. But it's not really telling me the problem it's solving for me. Again, maybe their audience is solution aware. They already know who they are. I think they're Series D, so they've been around. They build a reputation. So maybe they just need to be more solution aware. This kind of stuff is too many tools and data silos. Graduate unify signals into one clear map so your teams can move faster and operate with confidence. This is just kind of fluffy language, moves faster and operate with confidence is that doesn't, everyone can say those things. And so I would want to know more specifically what it does. So not trying to be hypercritical, just some things I would want to improve on. Plug in, not lock in. Okay. So, I was looking at this, observe everything, solve anything, products and solutions. This is a lot of information. So I would want to know and say, okay, is there a good reason why we want to show all these? Is there maybe just we want to bring it down to 3? So it's just a lot of information here. I saw this demo time, try Grafana Cloud, jump right in, no registration required. I do like how it just gives people a demo right away. Like, you don't need to sign up. You don't need to schedule a demo. You can just jump in and try it right now. Again, it's kind of like the minimal click marketing, and I think it works really well. Here we go into like the real stories. I think this can be put up a little farther, at least one of them. This one says something about like cost, so that could be like pushed up. Built on open source, driven by community. Also like add more of this like throughout the like it doesn't, you have one on the very top, one on the very bottom, but it's like, why don't you add a little bit more throughout here? Like that's like maybe see integrations, but also try for free, something like that. Do not take our word for it. I like the fun language, but yeah, that's my thing. I think it's very, very feature heavy and a lot of like solution heavy language benefit, without getting like cut costs. Okay. Ask so much. Like a lot of these tech companies ask so much. So just get more specific. And just don't hide behind the word actually. Say what you mean. Say exactly. Say exactly what you're going to do. Don't just say, what is that useful AI? Just spell it out for someone. So some things I like, some things that can be improved on. And I'll be doing more of these.